introduce yourself. All right. Hello, lovers and haters. This is your man over Mustang, and you're tuning into Origins, your friendly local hub podcast show. Today we got an electrifying interview lineup that's going to blow your mind. We dive deep into the world of music, culture, and creativity. Whoever guest is about to drop some serious wisdom, so get ready to vibe with us because we're about to bring the heat. Celebrate underground artists and the power of music. Stay tuned. It's about to get real. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name's Jew. That's Jew with an exclamation point. Mr. Late Night Vibe, upcoming R&B artist out of Chicago, Southside.
Shout out to you. And tell us how your origin story all started, where your chapter begins.
Well, I've been singing since I was 6. I started off like in church and everything like that. Then I went on to be like my mom's backup singer because my mom was like a gospel singer.
Okay.
Then I started doing like theater, started doing plays and stuff like that. And I always wanted to be like in the boy band. So I used to
Mm.
like make like my friends, like some like my friends used to be able to like hold a note or sing a little bit. So I made them like be in the group with me like until like 8th grade. And then when I met like my homie Marion and like our
Mm.
freshman year, he heard me singing and stuff like that. And he was like, bro, you need to start writing music. You need to start like really taking it serious. So like then we started like making music together and everything like that. And now I just make music. I've been making music for 6 years now.
Shout out to that. And do you still have an interest being in a boy band?
Say it one more time.
Do you still have an interest to be in an all boy band?
Not really, not no more. I'm cool now. If
What changed?
um, I like stuff done a certain way. I'm really
Mm.
like creative, and I'm really like when I make music, it's a mood, it's a vibe. That's why I say like the late night vibe. It's a different type of like it's different. So like
Okay.
the type of R&B that I would make, I don't think somebody else could make it with me.
Mm.
But I feel like they
Okay.
could like maybe do a verse or something like that, but consistently do it with me. I don't think they could.
Okay. I respect that. And when it comes to your style of music, like how will you describe it?
Um, 90s R&B influence for sure. 90s
Okay.
R&B influence, but a modern late night vibe to it. I got the grit. I got storytelling. I feel like it's just like an overall vibe. You could listen to me rolling in the car, or you could listen to me on a rainy day.
Mm.
I feel like I got a vibe for everything.
And when it comes to describing your music, like what genre will you put it under?
R&B for sure. R&B, alternative R&B, soul. That's how I would describe myself.
R&B, so okay,
Yeah,
okay. And will we see you adapt any more genres into your mix?
yeah.
Do you have an idea of some genres you like to tap into?
I want to get more into indie pop. I explored in it before, like experimenting and everything like that, but I haven't really like dived into it like how I've dived into R&B.
Okay. And as an artist, how do you challenge yourself?
I make music every day, and I try to write from different perspectives. So I ask people around me stories. I write from stuff I hear, stuff I see. Like I get inspiration from everywhere. So I'm never running out of ideas.
And what's your first release?
My first release that I've released like from my project,
Yeah, from your catalog.
my very first release as like an artist. Oh my god!
Mm.
So I released the album first,
Mm.
but it got taken down.
And why is that?
um, they were YouTube beats. It was my very first album, so it was YouTube beats.
Okay.
So, but my very first song I ever made by myself was this song called "The Girl in Red." But
Mm.
my first song that you would see on my catalog is this song called "Ghost" I don't claim that though.
Oh, and why you don't claim it?
I don't know. I'm really picky about the songs that I like. So like when I like something, it may be for a limited amount of time because I feel everything I make. And if I don't feel that bad no more, or it's just like a bad song,
Mm, that was the end of it.
you say it one more time.
That was the end of your statement. You finished.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Um, and when it comes to like to your catalog, do you ever like delete or remove songs out of your catalog?
no, I want I want people to see
Okay.
my improvement, like everything, like every one of my albums is a story. So it would be crazy for me to take a
Mm,
page out of my story.
I respect that. And when it comes to your catalog, what does it look like to you? Does it look like a painting?
It's more like a
Is it like a chapter?
it's like chapters, more like chapters. They all have different vibes, but it's the same stuff. It's the same feeling because it's me,
Mm,
but you feel
mm,
everything I'm saying. Like I'm an artist that my album has a whole different vibe. I go from being sad maybe, and then you hear me happy, or maybe I'll be happy on the first couple songs. Girl be toxic. I got a whole story, breakup, everything. Like it's all different stories, so it's just a matter of time, you know.
okay. When it comes to storytelling, what's your best song compared to your worst when it comes to storytelling?
Storytelling wise, my best song is I feel like "Reheal My Heart." "Reheal My Heart" is one of my favorite songs that I've ever made.
Mm,
My least favorite storytelling wise, um, actually, it's this one song. It's called I think it's called "One Night." It's on the same exact EP as "Reheal My Heart." I don't like that song.
and what's the name of it?
It's called "One Night."
One Night.
One
Okay.
Night.
And
Yep.
you didn't like it because of what?
It was just like I don't know. Like I feel like I could have did better on the song, even though
Mm,
like the flow and the melody of it was nice. I feel like I could have done better on it. So I don't really like it
okay.
like that.
And when it comes to your from your perspective, what is your three strengths compared to your three flaws as an artist?
My three strengths as an artist is my writing capability, my creativeness, and like I feel like my determination. Like
Mm,
I I don't play around with this. I take it really seriously. That's one of the reasons why I don't really do features with people because I feel like the people that I would be able to get features from or the people I want on my songs, they don't really take it like
mm,
serious enough for me. So, you know,
okay. That's understandable. So
yeah.
are you not willing to do feature at all, or do you do feature like on other people projects compared to like having features on yours?
I do features on other people's projects, but I don't have a lot of features on mine. And
Okay.
it ends up being like that just because like people don't can't sometimes people can't hop on my songs.
Mm.
Yeah,
So when it comes
use
to collaboration, what's some of your favorites?
my favorite collaboration that I've done. Okay,
Mm,
so this is a hot. All right, one of my favorite songs that I've done with my homie D&D Mar, who I started with. We got like a duo group. We used to like release music like yearly when we were in high school and stuff like that. We release singles sometimes now. Though. It's called Simplicity. Me and him, we have a lot of songs. Like I'm Not Ready. That's one of my favorites. Um, One of my personal favorites is Remember Me. That's on the same album as that. July
mm,
Nights. That's a good one.
Okay.
And then I used to like make like melodic songs and stuff. I have one song with my friend Astro Out of Space, and it's called, what is it called? Dreams? Yeah, Dreams. It's really good. I like that. My feature on there. Also, there's a song called Loyalty that we have. It's really good.
And to bring it back to our earlier conversation, I'm not sure if I ever got a chance to hear it, but do
Uh-huh.
you name out three flaws you have?
Oh, no, I did not. Okay. Okay. So one of my things is I do feel like I'm a little stubborn. Now, when somebody
Okay.
tells me they don't like something in my song or they saying something wrong in my song, I might turn my nose up a little bit. And then when I go by myself and I listen to my song, I hear it and I fix it and everything like that. And I, tell them thank you or something like that. But I feel like I am a little stubborn. Um,
Okay.
when I do get in writer's block, my writer's block is bad.
Mm.
Like I can't write or nothing. Like it's really bad. Or I just start making trash songs.
Okay. And what's
And
your third
then
one?
I think my last one would be my ability to like my flaws artist right now is like me not having an engineer and like the quality of my music. My quality could be
Mm.
so much better. I feel like if I had like an engineer that could mix my stuff, I want more producers and stuff like that as well. Like people that make R&B beats and stuff like that.
Okay. And when
But
it comes to you, go
uh
ahead, finish.
sometimes when I do get beats, they're never like the type of beats that I would need. It's not really, you know, I told you 90s R&B. It's not 90s
Mm.
R&B. It's not the type of smooth and nothing like that. They got fake trap songs and stuff like that.
Mm. Oh, so you feeling like you feeling like R&B is kind of losing its identity with like more aggressive hip hop?
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like that, but it's low key making a comeback because everybody is
Okay.
getting tired of people just rapping. Nobody truly just wants to hear people talking about violence. You know,
Mm.
you want to talk about love once in a while because that's what you feel. Everybody got a feeling with a girl. Everybody gonna fall in love. Everybody gonna get their heart broken. So R&B is always gonna be alive.
Mm.
Like
Well,
you
I
never gonna stop being in love. It's never gonna stop. Even like anybody in the world, whatever you like,
hmm.
you're gonna feel a R&B song.
Mm. No, I agree, and I think it's also because the mainstream as well. They don't
Right,
support a lot of options when it comes to music.
right. They don't.
So I think it's also responsible for like the mainstream platforms to also showcase more creativity. Like even for example, like the radio station.
Right.
I'd be hearing like the same songs on rotation for the
Yeah.
24 hours.
Back in the day, they used to play new artists. They would have like the new artist hour where they would play new artists and people would get their breaks on the radio. Like so
Mm.
much stuff has changed because of social media. Now you're expected to almost be an artist and a content creator. Sometimes like that, if you're not like a sociable person, like I'm really awkward. Like being honest
Mm.
with you, I'm really like awkward and everything like that because I stopped singing for a while because like I lost a little confidence in myself because my voice was
Mm.
changing and I didn't like that. So, but when I started back singing, I became awkward. Like I never performed before. So now but I'm getting over it now because I'm starting to get more comfortable in my identity as an artist.
Mm.
Like
And what
I'm,
what? Oh, my bad. Go ahead,
you can
finish.
keep going. You can go.
I was curious, like what changed about your voice?
My voice used to be higher. Like now, if you listen to my voice, if you listen to my older music, you would and listen to like go through my catalog from the beginning to now, you would notice how my voice is getting better because I'm starting to feel more comfortable in it. I know my tones better now. Like my voice used to be higher. So then when I was a teenager, my voice went from being high. I'm cracking my voice cracking all the time now. My voice is mid, like it's like a mid tempo, like mid a little bit like tenor. And now like I got like a unique tone. I don't sound like nobody. I used to like sound like somebody, but now I don't sound like. I feel like I don't sound like no R&B singer. And it's like it made me feel some type of way.
So in the game right now, especially, and from my opinion, I think it's definitely safe to say, from my opinion, I think R&B has died in the sense of like, at least from the 2090s era of like R&B died in a
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
Um, and right now it seemed like the people I would say there's like three perspectives. There's a perspective of people that's coming in R&B that don't understand it. There's
Uh
the
huh.
people that has the nostalgic feeling from the 2090s, and
Uh
then I
huh.
would say there's a feel of the new era of R&B.
Right.
So I think those are like the three like strong presence of like what's happening of R&B right now. So I'm curious, like, how is that world for you? Is it like a competitive feel, or is it like a feel for you to easily stand out since it's not really been established in this
When
era?
in Chicago, where I'm from, R&B isn't even really a genre. Like we don't even get like I feel like we don't even get a lot of like support or anything like that. People want to hear more like rap artists from where I'm from. Like
Mm,
people like when I was in school, I don't think I was making my best music and stuff like that. But like people was overly playing with me like when I was making my R&B music. But like, you don't expect that. I'm 6'7", so you not don't expect it from somebody that's playing basketball and making R&B music.
mm. I mean, it depends on whatever. So I'm a '90s baby, so Utah motherfucker was definitely a ladies' man, definitely in my time period. Like
Yeah,
even like the R&B singers, they was tall as shit too.
yeah.
Uh,
I be,
uh,
I
but
study
go
that.
ahead.
Like, I study that. Like, I was more like quiet, like, cause I always knew what I wanted to do. Like, I've been
Mm,
wanting to sing. I wrote my very first song at 6 years old because I wanted to be like Chris Brown.
mm.
So I wrote
Wait,
a
which
song.
era of Chris Brown?
Like my favorite era of Chris Brown is like the Fame era when he was trying to win everybody back because the nigga
Mm,
was going so crazy.
mm.
Like
Okay,
he was going off like singing, dancing. He was really performing like it was crazy.
okay. So you like him
Like
like after he left like the Disney era?
yeah, when Chris Brown like was young, he was like yeah, like he was like commercial Chris Brown. He was still
Mm,
cool to me. Like I was always a fan of Chris Brown. Like I've been a fan since I
okay.
was born. Like I had a wall of hats, just like how like for the Chris Brown video. So every single Chris Brown video, I would get a hat, and it would match like the video theme or something like that, or it would be something that he had in the video. And I put it
Mm,
on. I would learn dance moves, and I would just
mhm.
fake to be Chris Brown.
And what was your favorite dance move to perform?
I used to be a real spin guy. I used to
Mm,
spin and then pose. I used to be one of them guys. After my dance was done, that was like my sig. That was like my signature.
okay. And do you intimate dancing into your music?
Do I dance to my music? Nah, but some people
Okay.
be telling me like that I should like my music requires choreography. Like if I was to perform, and I was like nah, because I feel like I could have like a presence. I have a falsetto. Like a lot of
Mm,
people don't know. Like in the '90s, if you like Mint Condition, their lead singer,
mm, yeah.
I feel like he walked around. I study him a lot. I study him a lot. I
Mm,
like how he walks around and how he performs. I want to perform like that. I want my
okay.
voice. I don't want my voice to ever go away. I'm gonna be singing, walking around till I'm 40. Now I might hit like a 1-2 step or something, but like if I get choreography or something like that, like if I get like when I get big and stuff like that, if I get choreography and stuff, I'll do it.
Mm, okay, okay. And will you have like backup dancers or
I
something?
would, I would.
Okay,
That would be hard. I would have background
okay.
singers, but it would just have to. They would have to have the right voices because like sometimes like if you don't have the right people, like I don't know if you saw the Anne Marie Tiny Desk,
Mm,
she didn't have the right people as her background, like because when you have a unique voice, you can't just have
mm,
anybody in your background. Y'all, you got to make sure they can. One can be low, one could be high, one could be just right in the middle that bring the harmony together. You have to make sure that if you're gonna have like
mm.
three, but if you have four, I feel like it's easier.
What for them to be mixed range
Yes, I
or
feel like the more voices, I feel like the more voices, the better. I really love stacked vocals. Like I went to the school of Brandy. That's what I like to say. I went to the school of Brandy,
mm,
and I love vocal stacking. Like I love vocal
okay.
stacking.
And I'm curious, like when it comes to your culture, like how has that influenced your music?
Well, like Chicago, it's so crazy out here because so much stuff happened. Like toxic relationships out here is like so normalized. That's why some of my music is gonna feel like I'm being toxic, but that's just the way a lot of people in my city love. Like R. Kelly, the way that when he loves somebody and you know how he was really talking about it, how he was really like you could really feel what he was saying, and everything like that. That's how
Mm,
Chicago people act. We really deep in. I feel like Chicago people are really deep into their feelings. If you playing with them the wrong way, they're gonna be in their feelings. Like negative or like it's not a way positive way to play with somebody. But yeah, like
mm. You're
we
saying
we
like,
really
they express it,
they
the
express their
positive and the
feelings,
negative.
positive or
Okay.
negative. Like it don't matter.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to that. And what does a healthy relationship look like in Chicago?
A healthy relationship, I feel like they would be, you know, just chill. Like a healthy relationship is really like you friends with your partner. You know, like
Mm,
that's what I would feel like. You friends with your partner, y'all crack jokes at each other and everything like that. Y'all can talk to each other. Y'all can put each other in check without getting offended.
mm.
I can pull you to the side, check you real quick, and you gonna fix it. That's like a healthy relationship to me.
Okay. I respect that answer. And when it comes to a fun fact, this is a fun question. When it comes to a fun fact about you, uh, what you got for that? What's your answer?
Even though like when people would see me and like if anybody ever sees me in public and everything like that, I might look awkward and everything like that. But when you walk up to me, like everything changed. Like I don't know, like I'm a really like when I first walk into a place or I'm in a place where I'm by myself, or even if I'm with people and I don't know a lot of people, I'm really quiet. But like once
Mm,
I start getting comfortable, or once I like see it opening and I make a joke, I'm really funny. I make a lot of jokes and everything like that. I write books. I want to write movies and I want to write like TV shows and stuff like that.
interesting. And what
Mm.
you got your interest on when it comes to like writing for TV shows?
I want to do like mystery and like sci-fi and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I like. I like mystery
Okay.
shows. I like sci-fi. Like I want to do like I want to have like my own little universe stuff like that. On some 50 Cent stuff.
Okay. And when it comes to, you said you're writing your book, like
Yeah,
you
I
are in the
am.
process of that?
Yeah, I am. It's a mystery book.
Okay. And are you in a position to talk about it or you want to promote it?
Nah, not yet. I'm just like I literally just started on it like
Okay.
about a month ago, so I'm really just like still working on like everything. But it
Okay.
is
But
coming. It's gonna come. Like it's
okay.
coming.
So let me ask you this. What inspired you to tap into writing a
I,
book?
I've been writing books as long as I've been singing. I used to
Okay.
write short stories when I was young. My grandmothers, my great grandmother, and my grandma, they used to make me write. Like, cause I was always like a smart kid, and I used to try to like, as soon as I was able to talk, I used to try to prove people wrong. I was really like smart mouth. So since I was everybody like was like, man, you so smart mouth, man. Come do like be smart then. So then
Mm,
I started like studying everything. That's I started like I have a really good memory, so I just started memorizing everything. I started writing better. I started like doing math better and stuff like that. So my grandma's really working with me.
okay. Shout out to that. And I'm curious, like when it comes to your performance, you
Uh,
mind telling us a bit of your experience?
when I was young, I've been performing since about I think about 9 years old. When I was young, I used to do the Navy Pier Wonderland Fest. I used to do that every single year. I used to perform at Goodman Theater. I was a theater kid. I was adult Simba in the Lion King. I was
Mm.
one of the guards in Aladdin. I was the Scarecrow in the Wiz. I used to do a lot of different stuff, like just to show out that I could sing. And I was still trying to be in a group with my friends back then.
Shout out to that. And when it comes to like acting, do you have any interests?
Yeah, I do. But I would have to I want to train more with it. Just like with music, how I study that, I would want to train more with acting, and really understand the craft.
Okay. All right, shout out to that. Shout out to that. And when it comes to your skill set, uh, I'm curious, like, what's your whole skill set? We know you're a bit of a artist, a writer. What
Oh
else am
yeah.
I missing that you would like to promote?
Um, that I would like to promote. Oh yeah, I'm a basketball player. So if anybody, any artists and everything like that, they wanna run it and everything like that, we get some content out of it. Of course, we could do that.
Okay.
Collab and play some basketball. I want to do. I want to get into. One thing I want to do. I want to build my. I'm building my fan base right now, and that's one thing I'm really working on. Building my fan base, and I want to I want to not do how content creating is, but in a way, I want to when I'm making my project and stuff like that. I want to make it on stream so my fans can see my process.
Okay. Shout
That's
out
what
to
I
that.
want to do.
Shout out to that. Okay. And uh, do you happen to play any instruments or you do any producing or anything?
No, but I'm getting into it. I
Which one?
producing.
Okay.
I've been working on my beats and stuff like that, trying to
Okay.
get nice. But I don't know. I just don't got it yet. But I'm gonna keep working towards it.
And do you have any interest to provide services for others, such as like songwriting or producing?
Yes, I do songwriting, but that
Okay.
costs money.
Okay. And what's the procedure with that? How that goes?
Well, they would. Well, just contact me on my social media, my Instagram, and if you DM me, and you want me to write a song for you, you got a beat or something like that, or if you want a song, I can sell you a song. I have songs that I can sell you and anything like that, and I won't go ghostwriting type. I could do that for you, but you would have to just come to my Instagram.
Okay. And when it comes to songwriting for others, do you have example that you are able to announce?
Yes, I've helped Came the Singer, some of his songs. Came the Singer this time. That's one of my favorites. You can say this time. I will promote that this time by Came the Singer.
Mm, okay. And when it comes to uh bringing back to your catalog, I'm curious. When it comes to your stats, what is your top three songs compared to your stats to
My top
three
three
songs
songs
that represent your catalog from your
that represent
personal
my
opinion?
catalog. Okay, Running Game. I have to say Running Game because without Running Game, that's still my most popular song, and that's the song that really showed. That was I feel like that was my overall boost. Like when I made
Mm,
that was when I stopped missing. Like my name used to be Pop Jew, and I changed my name to Jew, and ever since then, I don't feel like I've missed. Like personally,
mm,
I don't feel like I've my songs haven't been I don't feel like I've made a mid song or a trash song yet. Like all
okay.
my songs got a certain value for a certain amount of people. I would have to say You Won. You Won. I made after one of my tough relationships and everything like that, and it mean a lot to me because it came from a real place. Like it was the day of. I made it genuinely right after I wrote the song. I made it the night of. Like I feel like that's one of my one of my favorites. And then three.
Okay.
I would have to say, ooh, this is hard because like a lot of my music comes from like a real. I make music about like real situations, so it's hard for me to say like which three mean the most because like they all mean something in a way. But I think another song would have to be Clarity. Clarity is like a pop song. I would say like an alternative R&B pop song, and it was really a challenge. I was given 3 words by my best friend's grandma,
Mm.
and she told me to write a song, and I did.
And what was the three
And
words she gave you?
um, Clarity. Um, I think like out what is really music about excellence. Yeah. Okay. So clarity, excellence, and like I think dream.
Okay.
And when I went
Interesting.
home, I was thinking for like 3 days. No, I'm with my best friend every day. Like I'm at his house now. He's like my brother, L.A.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Like I was over here for like 3 days. You know, she was asking me like, "Have you made a song?" I'm like, "I'm really thinking. I'm thinking." So one day I wake up on a Sunday afternoon and I made the song. And I came over here and we vibed to the song and everything like that. Everybody was like, "It's good." Then his mom gave me 3 words, and that song
Mm.
is "Night on the Town," which
Okay.
is the birth. The "Night on the Town" is about a situation that birthed the "Night on the Town" EP that really told the story of like really what happened.
Interesting. Shout out to that. Shout out to the fam.
Yep, shout out to them.
And I'm so that was the three that you gave me that represent your catalog
Yeah,
from your personal perspective.
yeah.
Okay. And when it comes to the stats, what is the top three?
My top 3 stats. I think all of them songs have over like 5K plays.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. What is the three songs?
So "Running Game" is my most popular song. "In Place," that's a really popular song of mine, and
In
surprisingly,
place.
one of my new songs, "If Only," that's getting popular. That's going up there.
And why is that a surprise for you?
It's because like I really promoted that song, and I be feeling like when I promote like a lot, people get tired of songs sometimes, you know. But then like I think like there's new people that's finding out about me every day. So
Correct. Correct. Like I
yeah,
said, be telling everyone, unless the whole world came together and was like, hey, stop it, nigga.
yeah,
Then I was like, hey, don't worry about it too then. Because you're right. The whole world haven't seen it yet.
yeah.
And
And that's what I'm
last time I
trying to
checked,
get.
it was about like 7 billion people.
Yeah,
So, yeah, to that song specifically got 7 billion streams specifically. I say keep promoting it. Okay. And coming to the oh well, before my last part of that question, before we head into halfway, uh out of the three, when it comes to your stat wise, are you looking to replace any of the three?
yes. I'm looking to replace all of. I'm trying to get more and more
Okay.
popular. I want all my new songs. I want Hello to get 10K. I want Hello to get 100K. Like I want my next
Okay.
single that come out next month. I want that to get 500K. Like I wanna be. I'm trying to really like. I'm trying to get up there.
Okay, so are you always looking to beat your current top three?
Yes.
Okay. I respect the hustle. I respect the thing. Okay, okay. Um, and coming in the halfway mark, I have some talents for you.
Okay.
Shout out to Get the Cuddle. You didn't mention he's an artist, but you did mention that you also want to tap into writing. Is ironically enough, he is also a book author as well. He created his own comic book slash manga,
Oh yeah,
showing
that's what
love
I'm
to like
into.
black characters. So if you're
Yeah,
looking to tap into with him, I can recommend you.
yeah, I would
I can
need
send you
that.
his social after the show.
Okay,
All right, but second person I would like to shout out to Lady Poet. She created her own merch. Uh, what I meant to say was she created her own services making merch for other people. So if you're looking for someone to make you t-shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that, I have someone that I can recommend to you.
okay,
Third person I like to shout out to Jeremy. He's located in North Carolina, creating his own series called Tap One Live, where people of entertainers get to perform in a small crowd, such as establishments, business, restaurants, bars, etc. So if you're looking to tap into what he got going on, I can send you his link as well.
yeah, I would be willing to tap into that. I'm always looking to
And,
perform.
and he's also an artist as well. I forgot to mention that too. Uh, and the last person I have for you, he's a folk artist. Shout out to Kingsman, Squash, Disaster. Um, not only he's a folk artist, he got a very unique voice. I think you would appreciate his sound. But he's also starting up a podcast similar to what I'm doing, but you would sit down with a fellow musician, chop it up, break down each other's songs and stuff like that. That sounds like something that would be entertaining to you. I've seen
Yeah,
you his
that's
link as
something that
well.
I would want to do.
Okay. And the last thing I got for you, shout out to For You and Life Records. We recently started our own music label where we create soundtracks, inviting artists to participate around themes and challenges. Our first soundtrack is mixing horror with violent times. So basically thriller with romance. So if that seems like something that you would like to test your pen out with fellow peers or get exposure, I can definitely see you more information after the show.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. It's not like I'm saying yeah to everything.
Okay, okay. Much love, my lord. And when it comes to giving you the floor too, when it comes into networking with fellow peers or looking to connect or get more exposure with other talents, when it comes to people to network with, what people are you looking for?
I'm looking for the hard workers. I'm looking for the people that every single day when I wake up, if I don't make a song, I'm disappointed in myself. Like that's how I feel. I'm looking for the people
Okay.
that they living with this music. Like when we talking about music, we can talk about music for hours, and we gonna keep having new conversations about it, and we're not gonna get tired of it. We gonna just keep going. Like I want to talk about music like this. People first love. Like that's the people I want to make. That's the people I want to collaborate with.
Okay. And are you looking to tap into other people in other fields as well?
Yeah, I'm looking for right now. I don't have a manager. I'm looking to build my team.
Mm.
But that's really it right now. I'm looking to build my team.
And the people that you're looking for, are you looking to be local or you opening for it to be broad?
Well, I'm looking for it to be, you know, can travel between both. If you're not local, we're gonna have to meet somewhere. I can travel. You can travel.
Mm. Okay. Shout out to that. And coming to the halfway mark. Let me see. I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven songs out of 16, being a first time listener that stand out to me.
Okay.
These songs I listen to, I put it on shuffle. Uh, except for one particular song that I did listen to, which is Hello. Uh, but here's the songs that stand out to me being a first time listener.
Okay.
You said I said, Mine's
Okay.
to Sunrise.
Oh yeah, I know.
Uh, Be Alone.
That's one of my favorites.
Hello. Sneeko.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
hmm
And Remedy.
Oh wow, you like Remedy? That's surprising.
Yeah, it stand out to me. Those are the seven songs that stand out to me being a first time listener.
Okay. I like that list.
Much love, much love. And I'm curious, all right, I'm not sure if I asked this question. When it comes to like, since your first release, like you did mention about your voice changing. I do remember that, but was there any other difference into your sound evolving?
My writing. I take more. I
Mm.
used to just like, in a way, I used to freestyle. I didn't write for real. If I couldn't, if the song didn't automatically come to me, I would stop making the song. So like, I feel like I gained more patience with it. I learned to take it as a craft. I stopped playing around with it. You know, I stopped treating it like a hobby.
And when it comes to how long will you let a song sit?
Per-
Um, Go ahead.
Personally, like I don't really let song. I'll let a song sit for a while. Like when I feel something for real, like I have this one song. It's called "Buried in Me." I had that song for I think almost a year, but I didn't finish it because it was real. Like it was right after a girl cheated on me, and it was like I made the song "Buried in Me," talking about how a dude's
Mm,
buried in me. I would never say that ever again, but
mm,
I did say that, and it's called "Buried in Me."
okay. And uh, when it comes to marketing and promotion,
Uh-huh.
how you go about that?
I promote a lot. Like I post on TikTok about 4 times a day, from 2 accounts. So, and then I do IG Reels. I have another. I have 2 pages that I post Reels on. So I promote a lot.
Okay. And what's some strategies you use?
Being consistent, posting 3 times a day. It's just the algorithm is gonna love you if you just keep posting every single day. Like even though your views might get lower on TikTok wise, your views gonna get lower when you start posting every single day instead of just posting
Mm,
like sometimes and stuff like that. But it's gonna be cool. Like you just gotta be like consistent. Like you can't let your views being low like get you down because like somebody new is seeing you every single time. Them 200 people is not the same 200 people every single time.
mm, okay. And uh, from an artist, uh, do you have any advice or experience coming across scammers?
Scammers. Oh my god. Just be careful. Like sometimes typing into Chat GBT what they're talking about, because
Mm,
sometimes people be so stupid these days that they Chat GBT what they're doing. Like AI can tell you if it's like, oh yeah, this is a scammer. Like if a manager's asking you for money up front, that's a scam. They
mm.
say they finna promote. Even sometimes when they say they're gonna promote your music, it could be a scam. So much stuff could be a scam now, but you just gotta really be careful.
And did anybody try to hit you with a scam?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I sent somebody
What,
twenty
from
five
like
dollars for
music
promo.
playlists?
Yeah,
How
I
much
sent
was
somebody 25 for promo, like a promo plan. They had
it?
like
Mm,
100K. They were supposed to post my stuff and everything like that. And I sent $25 for it, and I got scammed.
okay. I mean, that's not even the worst I heard. I heard some artists like they got scammed out of 4K for a feature. Yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. What? Yeah,
Like
that's wild.
even like for example like some people got scammed paying for like a well like mainstream artist and they would give them the uh same bars that they spit for another song. So that's like another scam like you gotta watch out for. Um
Wow,
like for
that's
example
crazy.
if like the first person that they send it to and they copyright it,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that can fuck you over. So yeah, I heard some stories of how people got fucked over in the game, and yeah, I
yeah,
can't. Phew. So I understand how you feel about that $25. I can't imagine being scammed out more than that.
yeah. I like the 25. It really hurt me, but like I'm like, come on, man, why you gotta take
Yeah,
my 25, bro?
but 4K, dude.
Yeah, 4K was crazy. Like what? I don't even play like that. What?
mm, shit. But yeah, people got some stories to tell when it comes to that. Um, but shout out to you. Okay. And when it comes into like looking forward to the future for the audience, what can they look forward to?
My project I got coming out this summer. I never release around my birthday. I like to take breaks. I used to take breaks
Mm.
in the summer. I don't usually release that much in the summer. But this time I'm releasing on my birthday. I'm finna turn 21. And up to date, this is gonna be my best album. It's 90s R&B inspired. So you're gonna feel it.
Okay.
You gonna go through the emotions. It's gonna be a ballad. It's gonna be a little dance song and stuff like that. It's gonna be everything. You're gonna really feel like you in '99. Like it's gonna be crazy.
Shout out to that. And is this like a full EP or album?
Yeah, it's an album, 11 songs.
And out of the 11 songs, what's your personal favorite?
My favorite song right now is 65 Degrees. Now, a lot of people might think like hello, but when you guys hear 65 Degrees, you guys gonna have to wait. But when you hear
Mm.
65 Degrees, that's gonna be crazy.
Okay. And when it comes to this out of that same album, what song out of that 11 tracks you think is going to be slept on by first time listeners?
Um, uh, I really think, hmm, stay with me. Stay with me. It might be slept on a little bit because it's a new style for me and everything
Mm.
like that. I usually don't do all these types of songs that I'm doing on here. I'm I'm really like diving into full like '90s, early 2000s. So like people might not understand it, but when y'all get it, y'all gonna get it.
And will we see any futures on this album?
Yes, yes, but I can't get those out yet.
Okay. Could you give context to for somebody that find it hard to find people to feature on your project? What about these artists? He was like, you know what? I accept them.
Okay, some artists like they don't know how to really feel and talk about the same thing you're talking about. Some artists will get on your song and they will talk about something completely different than you talking about, and then it low
Mm.
key mess up the vibe of the song. So now it's like the song name don't even like matter. One of my people that like I always hear on my songs, D&D Mar, we've been making music together since we were 14. So of course you're gonna have chemistry. But he understands like all types of music. I think when you versatile and you listen to all types of music, you can hop on my songs because you're gonna understand.
Okay.
You gotta have like a certain type of music taste to understand my music. Because it's like five different types of artists, like five different R&B artists that you gotta put together to really describe my type of music.
Okay. And how many people will appear
On
on
my
this
album,
upcoming album? Mm.
three.
How many features? Three? And out of the
Three.
three, which is your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite. One of the most catchy
Okay.
ones is Spinning. That's a song called Spinning.
Okay.
It's catchy. I like that one.
Okay. All right, shout out to you. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And when it comes to bringing this back to your performance, what is some of your favorite songs you enjoy performing live out of your catalog?
Running Game and In Place. Those my top two because I can really just sing and just go off. Like really, I can sing it any way I want to. I can speed it up if I wanted to. I can strip it down if I had somebody up with a guitar, and like, I can do anything. Like with those two songs,
Hmm.
those my songs.
And
But
when it
I
comes,
can't wait to
okay.
perform Hello. Hello is gonna
Oh,
be
you haven't
crazy.
got a chance. Okay.
I haven't not got a chance to perform Hello yet. I don't know next time I'm gonna perform, but like whenever I'm gonna perform, I'm performing Hello.
Okay. And what does the routine look like for you preparing for upcoming performance?
I drink tea, I pray,
I
and I
don't know
like
why
to.
I thought you was about to be like, I drink lean.
Oh no, I drink tea. I always learned
Okay.
that, like like from a young age, like you drink tea, you eat peppermints and stuff like that.
Mm.
Usually I might smoke just to calm myself down a little bit. because I'll be a little nervous. I don't smoke a lot though, so I don't get like crazy high. But like if I'm like, I would smoke and everything like that though.
Hmm. To ease your nerves.
Yeah, ease my nerves.
And what does practice look like for you?
Practice is practice. I practice every day. I walk down the street. I perform for my sometimes I perform for like people's moms, like my homies' moms. I perform for them sometimes.
Mm.
My mom is like a big supporter of mine. So I might sing for my mom sometimes.
Shout out to your mom. Um, and when it comes to your mom, does she have like a favorite song out of your catalog?
My mom's favorite song of mine is Midnight Love Cycle. It's the first neo soul song I made, but it's also like um her initials backwards.
Mm.
So she thought that I made the song for her because she liked them type of songs, but I didn't make the song for her.
Okay. Um, and will we ever see a collaboration between you and your mother?
I want to. If I can get my mom to sing, I will.
Okay. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. And my last question that I have for you, when it comes into describing your music with a color, what color do you see that represent your music?
That's a really good question. A color to represent my music, I feel like blue. Blue can be taken serious, or it can be taken any way you want. You can look at blue and get sad sometimes. You could look at blue and get happy. You could look at blue and get mad. I feel like that's my music, a mixture of every single vibe. But yeah, a mixture of every single vibe.
Shout out to that. And coming to the end of the podcast, shout out all your platforms. Shout out anybody that you want to put on, and then drop a song out of your catalog you want the audience to tune to.
All right. My Instagram is pop_dot Ju. My TikTok is Juwee Mama, JUWEE Mama. My other TikTok is Jew After Hours. Um, I would like to just shout out you guys can go stream my new song, Hello, my new single. If you like 90s inspired R&B music, it's a song for you. It's about how I met a girl. I didn't see her for a while and everything like that. Didn't talk to her or anything like that. And it was kind of awkward for me to go say hello. So, yeah, that's the song.
Shout out to. It was great to have you on as a special guest.